Hi there, Becky here from 168 Fitness. Welcome to my Fit February challenge. Today I'm going to introduce the challenge that I'm going to set for you for this month because I want you to focus on your fitness in February. So you first of all just need to decide what fitness means to you. Now, to a lot of people, it can mean sort of cardiovascular fitness, feeling less out of breath, maybe less tired, being able to sort of walk and run and exercise with a bit more ease. That's fantastic. It's fantastic. So you could be cardio fitness. That can be what you want to focus on this month. But also it could be your strength. It could be even maybe some people think of sort of toned, being toned and muscle tone and that sort of thing as being sort of fitness. That I'll allow that. That can be part of the February challenge. It can be balance. It can be agility. It can be anything you like. It can be stamina, being able to keep going for longer, etc. But you just need to decide what element of fitness you want to focus on. So how will you measure whether you have got fitter this month? How do you define fitness? That's really what I'm asking you. Is you need to decide what it is that you're lacking right now that would make you feel like you've got fitter by the end of the month if you had it, if that makes sense. So once you've decided what that is, then I want you to come up with an exercise. I've got some ideas for you, but come up with an exercise that will help you to achieve that. Now, you might need some help with that. That's where I can come in and give you some ideas. But for example, I did talk about balancing. Maybe that's what you mean by fitness. So balancing would be a good one. You can't actually see me, but balancing on one leg. I'm doing it now. I won't do it for the whole video, but you could use that as your exercise, balancing on one leg and doing it on both sides, obviously, as well. That would help you to know if you improve on your balancing on one leg time. That would help you to know that you've got fitter, i.e. can balance for longer. And then you're going to feel happier at the end of the month, hopefully, because you know that you've improved. But if you want to focus on your cardiovascular fitness, for the point of this exercise, for this challenge that I'm going to set you, you could do something like jump jacks. You could do burpees. I love burpees, obviously, so that would be a good one to do. But jump jacks also fine. Anything that gets your heart rate up, gets you moving, sort of total body exercise would be really good. And then if you want to focus on maybe arm strength, tricep dips, like on the edge of a chair or side of the bath or something. That's really good for arm strength. These are your triceps here. You can't see mine, but back of the upper arm. Or press-ups would be another good one for that one. And then for lower body strength, you could do some squats perhaps, or maybe some lunges. These would also work for toning as well, toning those areas. And then for core strength, you could do a really simple kind of sit-up. There are lots of obviously other exercises you can do, but sit-up's probably most simple. Everyone knows that one. So you're just going to pick an exercise. Obviously, it could be something a little bit more challenging, like running or walking or swimming or cycling, and I'll explain how those can fit in with the challenge as well if you're going to get involved. But if you're going to keep it in the most simplest and maybe most straightforward to get involved kind of way, then I would say stick with an exercise that you can do sort of anywhere, anytime, at home, doesn't require too much thought or too much commitment as such. So let's take, for example, what I'm going to do. I'm going to do tricep dips this month. That's my Fit Feb challenge, because obviously I do a lot of running, so I'm working my legs quite a lot and my core, but I kind of neglect my upper body. So I want to get a bit stronger in my upper body. So I'm focusing on tricep dips. That's my exercise. So what I want you to do, first of the month today, if it's not the first of the month, by the way, if you're watching this on a different day, that's absolutely fine. Just start from today, but the same principles apply. So we'll say it's the first of the month today. What I want you to do is do 10 repetitions of the exercise that you have chosen to do. Now, if you're doing the balancing, like I said at the start, you could try and count to 10 whilst balancing on each leg. And then tomorrow, what you're going to do is you're going to try and do 20 of the exercise, 20 repetitions. Now you could spread it out across the day if you want to do 10 in the morning, 10 in the evening. That's absolutely fine, because obviously as we get closer to the end of the month, there are going to be lots of repetitions. So you're going to need to perhaps break that down into smaller chunks. So yeah, start off just nice and steady, and then we're going to build it up throughout the month. Don't overthink it. Just try and get involved. If it's something you want to do, if you want to feel fitter by the end of this month, then I suggest you get involved. So the sooner the better. Start with those. Hopefully I've made sense of what I'm saying, that whatever exercise you can choose, what exercise you want to do, but just commit that on the first of the month you're doing 10, second of the month you're doing 20, third of the month you're doing 30, fourth of the month you're doing 40, etc. So if I see you this time next week, we're going to be around sort of 80, 90 repetitions of the exercise that you have chosen to do. So obviously pick an exercise that's going to be worthwhile for you. So like I said, I want to focus on upper body strength and maybe a bit of toning in my arms. So that's why I've chosen tricep dips. So just try and get started straight away. Start steady, build it up. That's what we're doing throughout the month. We're building it up, but just spread them out across the day as well. Just keep a tally so that you know how many you've done, and try and get them done every single day so that you don't have to add it on to the next day. Okay, so first week is going to be the easiest for sure. So I'll let you crack on with that. Pick your exercise. If you need any help choosing an exercise, then do please get in touch with me. If not, then have fun with the Fit Feb challenge, and I'll see you next week.